And one fish, two fish. And one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. And one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. Okay, Twitch sound check good. Let's see if I can hear YouTube. YouTube is still showing the freaking cartoon. Let's see if we can nudge YouTube along a little. All right. I'm not on camera, am I? Am I frozen? Does YouTube just blow? Nope, I'm moving. I can kind of hear myself over there. I'm going to mute that. I think it's working. All right, I think we're good. What are we doing today? I've got Rocket Gal outfit, and I've got stuff to do on the Maids of Mars dancing outfit. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of work on the Rocket outfit, and then maybe a little bit of work on the and Laverick. Good to see you. See S Bond in the house, relaxing a bit before work. Cool beans. Let's start getting the Rocket Gal outfit out of Marvelous Designer. Then I think we'll pop over and maybe do a little bit of work on the dancer outfit. Chris, you just got something in the mail from A Touch of Chaos. Ooh, cool. Traveling all the way from down under. I'm going to put you here. I had to give Marvelous Designer another $300 for my annual subscription. Ouch. It's worth it, though. I am making money with it, so I shouldn't complain too much. So I think the Rocket Gal outfit is in good shape. We just have to do a little bit of material assignment and a little bit more trim setups. Do I want to do trim setups on the jacket? I think so. Also, I got to set up some gauntlets. I did get the 1950s Daisy outfit submitted to Daz yesterday, so fingers crossed that's not too broken. We've got the next one will be the Maids of Mars dancer outfit, and then maybe the rocket outfit, but we'll see. This rocket outfit may take too long. I might sneak something in front of it. I was going to rework that genie outfit that I did for Charles, and maybe make another Maids of Mars servant outfit out of that. And my brain stopped. I'm opening stuff. Open project. Let's try this. Right there. All right, I think this is going to be kind of the final shape of it. It's now a matter of just we need to start setting up materials and rearrange these UVs. And we're going to have, this is actually 3 parts. We've got the backpack that our rocket's going to attach to with straps. I'm going to have to make a buckle for that. I think I'm going to have to set that up so that it'll probably come apart in the middle. Then we have basically our jacket skirt, which is going to have 2 rows of buttons on it. And then we've got tights, which Sarah will never wear. But it's there nonetheless. And we're working in the, and we've got the helmet, the rocket, and the boots over in Blender. So let's organize this stuff and then start giving it names. And this is going to be rocket pack, belt, straps, and base. So let's do that. I don't know why. Rocket pack, base. And we'll just do that. I should give colors to this stuff. That's what clever people would do. So we can kind of see what we're doing over here. You're the straps, you're the belt, you are my belt. I'm not going to use the belt, so we're going to get rid of that. Actually, I'm just going to stick it down here. And then we'll just, do I want to weld this together? I think we will just weld this together. So it's one nice solid chunk. We'll do a merge on that. I'll line that up on my center line for now. Let's duplicate that. This is going to be straps. And we'll copy that, and that'll be, I'm going to call it belt. Give those different colors. That was in a very different color. I think I'm going to make that a little bit different. There we go, that works. Probably going to take straps, and we're going to do that. And you guys are going to go kind of like this. I'm going to put belt like right about there. I'm going to put you right here. I want to sort out where this stuff will go later. So strap goes to that and that, and belt goes there and there. Okay, this is just, there's only little 4 pieces. We're going to chop this up. I think this is just going to be tights and tights trim. So we're going to add little trims on here. The problem will be getting here. She's just going to put the helmet and a pack on and forget everything else, right? Maybe the boots. She'll use the boots. I got to try not to be too loud. I'm being too loud. Shh. I had to say I was pretty pleased with how well that pattern I got from Simplicity McCall's used as a guide for making these tights. That worked out really nicely. I'm just really Are you not lining up with that? I wish that would line up a little bit better. There we go. There we go. I like that. So here we'll add a material for tights. And we'll just apply that to these. And we'll give that a color that we can spot. And then I'm just going to put little trim. Actually, we're going to have a waistband. And then I'm going to have cuffs. And then we'll have trim. So let's copy that, that, and that. And this will be tights, waist, tights, cuffs, and this will be tights trim. Okay, and then we're just going to do some, I just want you know what, let's maybe 35. So we're going to do a little offset in here. Offset is internal line, 35, that'll be like the waistband. I'm going to hide the jacket for a minute so we can kind of see the tights while we're doing this. Can I just do this? Yep, we're just going to do that so we can kind of see what we're doing there. We'll do a cut and a sew. We'll select, and we'll make that tights waist, and we'll give tights waist a new color. Excellent. We'll do the same thing. The cuffs, I think the cuffs will just be 25 and not 35. So we'll do that. Offset as an internal line. Let's say 25. We'll do cut and sews on those. We'll select them and we'll give them the cuffs material, and we'll change that color so we can see the difference. That did not work. Did you cut and sew? I accidentally gave you all. You're supposed to be tights. Why do you say tights cuff? Why you do that? Let's try this again. And then give that a different color. Looks good. All right, we're going to put trim on here. A little bit of trim in here, a little bit of trim on the inseams and the outseams, and we're going to put it all on the, and that's what I need to do. I'm just going to do that there, and then I want a couple here. Offset as internal line. These are just going to be little 5s. Say okay to that. Cut and sew those. I still have one more I'm going to need to do. Dang it, I think I lost the, nope, I think it's still there. Dang it, I did lose that one. You know what, I might as well, no, I need to do the cut and sews first. Alright, cut and sew. I'm just going to add another one right here. Offset as internal line, say okay, cut and sew that, and we'll see if we can I select that and that and that and that. Okay, and those are going to get assigned to the trim material. And we'll change the color on that so we can see it. Okay, I might end up having to triangulate those parts. Sometimes the geometry gets a little weird and I end up having to triangulate. It's been my current solution for that. You know what? I think I'm going to straighten you up a little bit. I have to figure out how I want to get the jacket. Actually, you know what? I might just put you... Yeah, you kind of fit right in there, don't you? Then we can kind of make this. And then we can probably line the jacket up on top of this. Or it'll get its own map. We'll see. And I should probably merge that together. And we're going to need cuffs and trim. And I'm going to do a waist. And you are a front piece. And I don't know what you are. Or your collar pieces. Okay, so we're going to say jacket. Or tunic. It's kind of like a tunic. I think I'm going to call it a tunic. It's a double-breasted buttoned down tunic. And we'll give it a color. And then I'm going to decide, you know what, you're going to go, do you over there. And there's going to be a tunic front, tunic sleeves, cuffs, waist, collar, trim. There's an attachment strip in here, so I'm going to need that. Did I say trim? I don't know if I did. So the attachment's a real thin strip that runs along the closure in the front. When I make an openable version of that, I just delete that out, and then it matches. I can easily transfer any morphs and stuff from here to here. Do I want this over here? No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave and merge these together. Actually, if I merge you into here and then merge you onto here, I'm going to try that. Let's see how this goes. Can I merge that to those? Actually, I probably don't want to do that. This is probably going to be a big mistake. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Actually, I already changed my mind. I want this to keep that shape there, and then I want this to stay straight here, I think. However, I think I will merge those two together. So that's like one nice happy family. I think I'm just going to drop an internal line through here to help my polys get a nice line in there. So what did I say? These were tunic, sleeves, tunic, cuffs, tunic, and it'll probably trim, tunic. I needed a front. I think, did I say collar already? I haven't said collar yet. And I think there's going to be a waist in here at least. Alright, let's separate out these colors a little bit so we can kind of see what we're doing. Yeah, I'm going to switch you over to here. I might want individual trim on the arms for the rest of it, but I'm not sure. I haven't quite been doing that trick recently. I think I will set it up. There'll be trim arms as well. I'll just go right along this edge. And the attachment, you know what, I'm just going to make you an obnoxiously different color. And what I'm going to do is let's copy that, and you're going to be trim arms. And I'm just going to put little trim arm parts right there, and let's give you a different color that we can tell what's going on. Okay. So grab all of this. I'm going to start all of this. I'm going to make this all trim to begin with because it's a little easier to work that way. Now we'll start trimming this up. Do I want to back? You know what? I'm going to freeze all of this. And then we'll just bring this all back into view. And do I want to maybe merge the back? Let's see what happens if I do that, how that looks. And take out this. I probably will have to redo this angle a little bit, but if I do that, can I just hit merge on this? I probably should manually straighten that up first and then merge it. And then we'll see how this works. Because this has a little bit of shaping in here. I'm going to hit save right now before I jank this up too much. I'm going to flatten that out, and I'm going to pull you around to somewhere in there, and delete point. And are you now straight? You're now straight. And are you 90? I can't read that because my color is too dark. I don't think you're 90 though. You don't look quite 90. That's probably close. It'd be nice if I could select these and change the... Can I change the angle on that? That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? Alright, let's see if I merge these now. If it stays nice and straight. It looks good. And how are you simulating? That's the real question. Now I've got a little bit of extra fabric in the back here. Do I want to do that? Do I want to maybe put a dart in the back? Was I better off before? I think I might do that, and maybe I'll just smooth it out. It looks fine. That's fine. Oh. Okay, now I'm gonna... So we're gonna put trim here. There'll be a little trim up on the shoulder. I don't need a trim here because we have the collar. And then, do I need to do sleeve trim? I might do a sleeve trim that goes down that seam. Anyhow, let's do this. Am I still? Oh, good. And we'll do that. And we'll offset as an internal line. Dang it. Let's try this again. And we'll offset as an internal line. And we'll just go 5. And we'll just cut and sew those. I didn't do the one at the top. Let's cut and sew that. Let's offset as an internal line. Let's cut and sew that. It's funny, I do it on one side and it highlights the one on the other. Okay, I should have done the bottom trim first. We're gonna undo this because what I have to do is this trim down here first. There's an order I want to do things in. I actually want this to be here before this goes this way, is what it is. So I'm just going to undo back. To this, there we go. And then I'm going to just add that. This is going to get funky though. I think I have to undo my linked editing. Removed linked editing. There it is. It's removed linked editing. That's what I was looking for. Or offset as an internal line. I'm going to make you 20. Say okay to that. Cut and sew. That's going to become this trim. Where's my trim waist? Trim waist. It's going to go right there. Actually, that's going to be hem. Because the waist is up here. That's actually on the hips, isn't it? Offset as an internal line on that one. Cut and sew. I think that's still linked. So I should be able to do this and get both of them at once. No, they're not linked. So I got to do this one separately. And cut and sew that. And then drop that on there. Okay. I think we're good. All right, now I'm going to do these. It's no longer linked, so I got to select all of them. You know what? I might as well try to see if I can do these at the same time. And I didn't. I right-clicked and it deselected everything but the last one, because selection in this program is kind of gruesome. Let's try that again. There we go. That one held. But I'm not getting a cut and sew, because I had the wrong thing. Where's my freaking cut and sew? Oh, I'm not getting an. I can't cut and sew yet. I have to do my internal lines. Dang it. There's your problem, Chris. It did it again. Nope. I swear I'm wasting more time. Offset as an internal line, trying to select these individually, or trying to select them and do them all as one group. All right, now I can cut and sew. Excellent. And then we can just drop tunic on here. And then we're going to do the arms. I should have left the trim there. No, this is going to be trim arms. Never mind. Goes there and there. Okay, and then I gotta do this. I just need, I think I want to put trim. I'm not going to put trim here. I'm going to put trim on here. So I just think I just need to do some trim on the arms for this one. And over, same thing over here. This one does need a little trim in here. So that gets trim there. And that's also going to have a trim on the arm. This is going to be an open seam, so I'm going to put a trim line on that. And then cut and sew those. And then take this, put that on there. And then tunic goes here and here. Okay, this needs a couple of, we're going to make 25 cuffs, so offset is internal line. Let's make that 25, cut and sew those. And then I can just drop the cuffs on that. That's sleeves, that's cuffs. Then I'm just going to put a little seam right there. That's going to be a 5 again. That's on the underside of the arm. Cut and sew that. I do need a material for that. So trim sleeves. Let's give that a color. And let's assign that. Getting there. Something in here says sleeves. There we go. Sleeves can go there and there. And then I think I have collar. There's my collar. I have this front. I'm going to trim up the front. So I'm going to make another trim for the front. so many surfaces. That's going to go there. I'm going to chop that up now. Do I just want to do a little trim all the way around? I think I do. And when I do that, that's going to break this. Maybe I'll make that a little thicker. And let's change that color so I don't get it confused with something else. Let's see how this goes. I have this lining up in here. You know what? I think maybe I'm going to move that over just a little bit. So I think I actually will undo that. I think I'm going to offset as an internal line. I think we could maybe 15 is that? Let's see how that works out. Which means I'm going to redo this. That's the line that is sewing to. Let's go the other direction, so I line that up there. And then what I want to do is I want to resew this little thin piece that's inside of there to here. And then I want to sew U to U. Uh-oh, I got a little bugaboo down there. It's because that's right. I'm going to do this to this and then that to that. Because I have that trim zone at the bottom that I forgot to attach this to. So, oh, I don't have a line on there. Let's put a line in there. Offset as an internal line. It should line up like that. There we go. Then I'm going to sew that to that. I've almost got an overlap. Let's clean this up. All right, now I'm going to sew, and I don't need this anymore. That's perfect. And of course, I clicked on it, but then it says, hey, maybe you wanted the one next to it. Maybe I wanted the one I clicked on. I don't know. Just thinking. Nope, not what I wanted. Escape. I'm going to sew U to U. I can't move. I can't move. It's thinking. And then I want to sew U to U. It jumped over to the other line. No. No. I started over here for a reason. And now it jumped over to the other line again. Let's see if I can. It keeps. I have to keep this close to this line or it gets confused. Okay, I got it. I made the corner without accidentally switching over. Yo, Peekaboom, how are you doing? It's going well, thanks. Thanks for popping in. I am working on a Rocket Girl outfit today in Marvelous Designer. We've got most of the outfit kind of blocked out. I'm now doing like the tedious assigning materials and chopping up trim zones. Let's see if that looks better. And fixing up stuff I screw up. Everybody, check out Peekaboom. She's an awesome. I caught you gaming the other day, but you also do art. We rated in. I forgot what you were playing because I wasn't paying attention to the game that much. And just a quick recap: Marvelous Designer is like a sewing simulator. I lay out pattern pieces, and then we put them together in 3D. So this is part of a Rocket Girl outfit that will have a bubble helmet, a rocket pack, boots, and I still have to make parts for a glove. That's right, you do say variety streamer, I think, in your description. So everybody, check out Peekaboom if you get a chance. I usually end up Chris the Crippled is my morning jam. So usually when I get up, Chris is just getting on. So I hang out with there, and often he'll go over and raid Peekaboom. Although now I'm just looking for Peekaboom without having to raid there, but I haven't spotted you yet. So I think I've only been over with the Chris raids so far. And my brain stopped. I'm doing trim. I'm still setting up my trim zones. Let's see if I can get a nice. Do I want to do this in chunks? Yeah, I like hanging out with Chris too. He's a cool cat. It's nice that I usually have something on Twitch. I often have something on Twitch in the background and popping in every day and saying hi to Chris and the crew. It's kind of like how I get my morning started. Offset his internal line. I'm going to do that as a 5. I'm going to say okay to that. That went the wrong way. So we got to redo that. Let's take that reverse off. Do that. Let me do a cut and sew on those. And then I'm going to do these edges here. Oops. Let's try that again. We'll put a little internal line in there. And then I'm going to cut and sew those. And then we're going to take that and apply that to the front. And I think we're getting there. I'm also laying out my UV maps, so we're going to rearrange all of this stuff. And eventually this goes over into Daz Studio. I don't know. Cox is actually a fairly common name, though. Chris Cox is actually a weirdly common name, too. Christopher Cox was the head of the SEC when the economy went into the toilet in 2008. Way to go, dude. Photoshop used to have my name pop up on it. That wasn't me. I actually had somebody email me once complaining about something in Photoshop. And then when I told him that wasn't me, he said, well, it should be fixed anyhow. There's an official Chris Cox here on Twitch. He's a DJ. That's a pretty cool cat. There's another Chris Cox that trains horses. There's a chance that we could be. I mean, I don't see why not. I imagine for some reason somewhere down the line, great aunt or something. I don't know. If you trace it far enough back, you all end up in England, I guess. I think that's where the Coxes come from. All right, we're doing some arranging here. So I know that part looks a little weird, but it works. I thought it was English, honestly. I'm going to double check. My grandfather did that genealogy stuff way back in the day before you could do it online. And I think he tracked the Coxes down to coming off of a boat from England. But I could be maybe getting the wrong side of the family. Now the other half of my family, from my mom's side, is really strong Irish. I think her father was off the boat Irish to Canada. I think her mother was like maybe a generation behind that. It's English, well, it's Scottish, Irish. Okay. There we go. We're both right. Is that what I want to do? Okay, so now I'm rearranging stuff so that when I get ready to texture it, you know what? I might do this on 2 separate maps. Might be the best way to do this. So maybe if I put this stuff over here, let me grab the sleeves, get them over here. And let me see how this works. I'm just going to stick this. Do I want to just delete this? BRB. All right. You know what? I'm just going to delete that because it's just confusing now. Let's hit save before I lose everything. Let's go check our UV maps and see how that's lining up. Let's reset that to the 2D arrangement. And let me see if I can fit these into nice, neat boxes over here. And we'll scale that up until I can kind of get a line right about in there. At least that's the plan. At least I hope I can. Okay, that's just a little too far. All right, so I'm gonna have to maybe, oh, I hate that. I don't get a proper nudge in here. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of line that up in there. And I'm going to scale this down so I can get this line in between the two. And it probably is the way I'm going to map it. I think that's good. I think I'm going to be happy with that. Maybe we'll just pull this all up a little bit. Get them off the edges just a skosh. I mean, I could make this more efficient with the Packmaster, but this is probably going to be good enough. There's the rocket pack. There's the tights. There's the... Well, that's part of the rocket pack. Rocket pack, I guess, is going to be in 2 parts. Or do I want to put this on? I might end up mapping this with the rest of the rocket pack. So that might go away. But that doesn't really change things. If I, you know what, I'm going to try to move this up into here a little bit so I can get this a little bit larger, I think. Let's try that. I can get this to be a little tighter. I have room where I can drag the sleeves up further. So actually, let's kind of get the sleeves out of the way for just a minute. And I'm going to kind of nudge you into there. And then I think I'm going to line my sleeves up a little bit better. That did not work. So I'm going to see if I can get, there it is. I see it right there. And nudge that in. And I think I can probably get the sleeves about in there. And then what I want to do is pull this down till it lines up. Oops, dang it. I got part of that. Let's try this again. Let me see if I can. I'm going to just put you over here for a second and then maybe bring you down. What I'm trying to do is line that up with the bottom of that hem there. And then I think we're just going to push this out like that. And then we're going to see if we can get that separator line right in there. UV editor, so we're reset to the 2D arrangement. I'm going to, nope, cancel that. So I'm going to line this edge up in here. Oh, that's right. Don't nudge. I can't nudge in here. So that should be good there. Then we'll just scale this down. I think that's good. Check and make sure nothing's hanging out over an edge. That's a little better. One of the things I don't do is I don't want to rotate. I like to keep my UV maps nice, easy to work with shapes. It's probably good. I'm going to hit save on that. I think we're in the ballpark. So we're going to refit this to Genesis base and then Genesis 8. What have I got? I spent like an hour doing this. Not too bad. We'll see if we can quickly get these thrown on the figures and then move on to something else like the boots, or I'll torture you with rendering thumbnails. I don't know. So much to do. Let's go back to the 2D pattern window. I've hit save. Am I absolutely good with this? Is this looking fine? Am I going to make any major changes at this point? Probably not. I do want to undo the sewing in here, I think. But other than that, if I do that, is that going to flop funny? Do I need to add? I might add little strips in there to hold that together too, right in the collar. Because I don't actually want those attached like that. So I'm going to just come in here and we're just going to delete that. It's thinking. It's thinking. And then if I sim, it's going to come apart like that. So I am going to put a little strip. I'm going to put a little strip right in here to just hold that together. It's kind of like this one. When we do an undo version, I'll just delete it out. How big are you? I forgot. That's 30. Okay. How big are you? You're 3. Okay, I'm going to put a little strip right here. I have to redo my UV mapping because I'm adding something. You're going to be 3. Actually, I can just move. No, I got to redo it. But that's okay. We're in the ballpark. You are going to be tunic attachment. We're just going to put that there, and I'm just going to sew you to there, and then you to there. I need to just check what my layering is. I don't get any layering on that collar, do I? Alright, let's see how this lines in there. I should line it up first. We might end up on doing that depending on how. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's flying in from stage left. Come on. Come on. There it is. I think that's going to be good. This is... Yeah, this has got a layer on it, doesn't it? See, that's 7. Let's make all of these 7. And then that should stop that little weird fighting that's going on over in here. I don't know, should I attach you? Or should I just put a big button on there? You know what, I think I'm going to put a big button on there. Although I probably should just attach that over to here. So we're going to do that too. I'm just going to add another little attachment part just to hold this down. So we're just going to sew that to there and to there. And these These I'm going to just make invisible so you won't see them in DAZ. But nonetheless, they're there holding things together. And then when I make a version, it'll open up. Those get deleted. I think I'm happy with that. Buttons here, buttons here. All right, let's hit save. I have to redo the UV mapping again, but it shouldn't be that hard. We already did the tough stuff. So I'm going to reset, because these things are, I don't know, got UV mapped somewhere in here. I don't know. I can't even see them. Nope. Did I select everything? I think I did. Where's my... Okay. All right, pull you down into about here. Should be fine. And I just have to scale this just a wee bit. If I can just find that little handle over there. Almost. Nope, just a little bit more. I think I'm good. Let's zoom in and take a look at that. All right, that's good. Let's hit save. Let's strengthen that collar up. So it holds a little bit better shape. I think that's good. Do I want to just actually... I'm going to leave it like that. I'm debating whether or not I want to make that one piece. Let's take a look at my... That got a little funky, didn't it? I'm not worrying about it. All right, we're going to make sure everything is set to quads. We're going to check these trim zones and make sure that none of them have gotten too janky when I do that. So let's set everything to be quad optimized and see if that holds. Yo, Dree, 53 months. Thank you for that. There's a big old dyslexic heart for you. I appreciate that. Now I gotta explain. We're making Rocket Girl outfit. Awesome stream last night. I missed the hot dog. Was there a hot dog costume? Did I miss that? I'm having a harder and harder time staying up much past midnight these days. The hot dog got out of the bun. Oh no. On Twitch? And you didn't get banned? I know. Anyhow, everybody catch Dree. Dream On Music, an absolutely incredible music streamer. If you're not following her already, you should be. Streams regularly on Fridays and Sunday nights, and occasionally keep an eye out for pickup streams during the week. Usually Wednesdays, but you know, sometimes there was one Thursday. That's right. All right, don't get caught by the Twitch man. And what is it? Next Friday, it's the birthday stream. It's the annual birthday stream. Why are you... There we go. Now are you quad optimized? Yay, we're happy. All right, now we're going to look at the mesh and see if I have to tweak anything. There, we'll do that. And what we're looking for is really weird. My trims can get funny sometimes. but that seems to be okay. Sometimes they start getting at really weird angles, and so I'm looking for stuff like that. That is almost bad. That's a little goofy. What should you do for it? I don't know. It's your birthday. I would say we should be throwing the party, except I know I'm not going to do that. See, that got a little weird. I'm going to fix that one. We're going to convert you to tries. And that's a little janky. So I hate switching stuff to tries, but it makes for actually better geometry than this thing. We need cake, right? You get your unicorn cakes. You know they make unicorn cakes. I don't know if you get them over on the West Coast. And I don't know if I have an empty box. I think I actually threw my box out. They are. Let me see if I can find them. It's one of those brands that just might be regional. I know I have had these Little Debbie unicorn cakes. There we are. These things. You get 8 little cakes in a box. Is it 8? Is it still 8? 8 cakes individually wrapped. Look at that pretty little unicorn that comes with that. Little Debbie. I'm not sure if Little Debbie's a West Coast thing or not. So maybe if you got an extra couple of dollars and you happen to catch a pack, you might want to celebrate with those. All right, that's a little janky. I'm going to fix that one. Shh, don't tell anybody I'm using tries. I'll get kicked out of the Modelers Club. That one doesn't look too bad. It's a little weird down here, so I'm going to triangulate that too. That's not. That looks okay. Let's see if we got any issues over here. Those are looking fine. That, I'm not sure I'm crazy about that. Do I want to break that? And it's funny, I can see what it should have done and then what it does. I don't know, I think I'm going to leave those alone. That's a little janky. You know what? I'm just going to triangulate that one. And you know what? I might as well do this one too. All right, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. We're going to double check and make sure my UV mapping didn't get janky. Cheap viewers? Who are you calling cheap viewers? I do not have cheap viewers. I have frugal viewers. That's what we call our viewers around here. I'm not even sure chat sees that because I don't know. Maybe they do. Doesn't look like it got held. Thank you, Charles. Diebot die. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm going to hit save. We're going to double check our UV mapping. We're going to fit this to Genesis 8 and see if we're good to go there. Let's see, did my UV? Nope, my UV is still good. Yay! And there is much rejuicing. By the way, is everybody following CS Bond? CS Bond's cool. Doesn't stream a whole heck of a lot. Has a fun Discord though. And is just an all-around great guy. Oh, thank you for that. And the Goddess Elite. I like them. I haven't checked out Goddess Elite in a long time though. Thank you, Dree. I appreciate that. And my brain is stopping. I think I'm good. I think I've hit save. I'm going to hit save again. And then we're going to fit this to things. So let's hit save. I think my avatar is hiding though. Let's get the avatar back in here so I can see it. Nope, that wasn't it. Let's try this again. Show avatar. Why am I not seeing an avatar in here? There's the avatar. And I'm showing the fitting suit. We don't need to see no stinking fitting suits. You know what? I'm going to get rid of the avatar though. We're going to do this. We're getting ready to convert. Did I select everything? I did. All right, let's unfreeze. Let's turn off gravity. Gravity may already be turned off. Nope, we got gravity. Gravity is turned off. I'm going to delete you. And we're going to load in the avatar for Genesis 9. Which one of these? There's the G9 avatars folder. And I'm going to load in this right here. Oh, I should load you in as a morph target. Cancel that. Can I get my avatar? There we go. How do I hide that stupid fitting suit? Oh, there's probably up in here. When I accidentally viewed it. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's load you in as a morph target. And let's see how this goes. And we're changing our shape. We're going to just wait a little bit. Let it settle down. I'm trying to see if I can get the sim to stop. You like the Charles mug there? I do have this one. I've seen this mug around before. But today I'm using my Charles mug. Oh my Lanta. Okay. I think that worked. I'm going to turn gravity back on. And we're going to resim. I think I'm going to do, I want to lock in. My collar's acting a little funky. Yeah, let's turn gravity back on and see how that looks. Simulation properties. Activate gravity. Let that settle down a little bit. Oh, that collar is looking fine now. No, that collar is acting funky. Why are you acting funky, collar? Don't do that. It's a little weird. It could be because of this. I'm going to unstrengthen the sleeve. Maybe that'll help things. I think this is almost good. That ain't fair. Where do you get a dream mug? Whatever stream, isn't it? What Stream Elements became? Here, we'll get you the link, Charles. There's a merch link. I think it's whatever the Stream Elements became. That store, right? Oh, that one might be defunct. She has other mugs though, right? You've got the merch. It's Fourth Wall, right? Dream On, like 2 words. Let's see. Dream On Music on Fourth Wall. Look at that. Do we have anything in here? Shop the collection. I think you can. You might have Fourth Wall and not know it. I don't, if you haven't been paying attention. There we go. We got cool Rebel Soul twin mugs. I actually like those mugs. Those are really nice. And only $14. Oh, that was yes. Oh, yes, you have a fourth wall. So you can get your sweatshirts, you can get your t-shirts, you can get your Rebel Soul mugs, your Rebel Soul totes. I think there was a hoodie in here. You can get hoodies. I personally don't like pullover hoodies because I'm old. So anyhow, check out the Dream On merchandise over there on Fourth Wall. Link in the chat. There we go. I think this is good. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm ready to save it out and start rigging it up in DAZ Studio. Do we have DAZ Studio? I'm going to save this. I got to save this. File, save as. File, save as project. Because this is I don't want to accidentally overwrite my base. So we're going to do that. I thought they would at least transfer or send an email. You know, that's what, but they just closed down, didn't they? I know. What slackers? Stop that. All right, we're exporting stuff out. I'm going to select those, but not that. These are going to be the, I'm calling this Star Heart. You can, are you done? So we're going to save file export, OBJ selected. We are going to go over to, do I have a project for this? I do have a project folder for this. I should actually hook it up into DAZ though. Projects. You did function as a catalyst. Well, there is that, yeah. It's either that or no merch, so you had to do something. The new merch is looking cool though. And my brain is stopping. Pulp. I'm looking for a pulp folder. And Starheart. And Whip. And this is going to be Starheart Tights G8F. And this is 94.1 because it's scaled. And I think this is good. That looks right. Thin, welded, and meters. Okay. And this is going to be the tunic. So, file, export, OBJ selected, Starheart tunic. And then we'll do the rocket. I'm going to call it Rocket Pack. It's basically the harness. File, export, OBJ selected, Starheart, rocket harness. Did I spell harness right? I may have. And let me just, you know, I got to monitor YouTube a little better. Yeah, I'm still over there, it looks like. Yeah, somebody peeked. Somebody's peeking in. It might be me. I can never tell. When you've got one viewers, I sometimes think that's just the fact that I have it open in a window. Okay, what are we doing? This is good. I'm going to hit save on this. We're going to do it for the base figure. So we're going to reopen up The base project, which is actually the Genesis 9. I think that happened. Okay, and then we're going to fit this to the androgynous base G9 figure. So let's do that. So I'm going to load in base here as a morph target and say okay. Oh no, wait, that didn't open up right. I still have the G8F. You know what? That seemed to work okay though. Hopefully my tights are still in the crotch. I think that's going to be fine. Alright, then I'm going to hit save this, file save as project. And you're going to be G9 base. I'm going to export these out in a little bit. Right now we're going to just set up the Genesis 8 version. You were with Stream Elements, merch got switched over, and you've put quite a few different things on the page. I haven't checked out the page in a long time. I'm sorry. I grabbed my mug. I think that was the last I looked at your merch. I don't know. Have I sold? I have sold actually a few of my rocket mugs. There's a couple of people, and some people have bought stickers from the Redbubble store I have. And DJ Ray picked up one of my lizard mugs. I basically shut down my Etsy store because it was more of a pain than anything. I did get it from the SE. No, I haven't purchased anything. No, I got this from the SE store. You're right. All right, let's rig. I got to set up a folder for this. So let's make sure. Let's see what we have set up here. So we're going to go look at projects. I'm going to go take a look at our pulp folder here. And okay, I got everything in here. What do I got down here? Oh, I do have a folder. I don't think I've got you linked in though yet, do I? I do not. All right, let's add this to Daz. I'm going to have to, I rigged the helmet earlier in the week. I want to re-rig it because I've decided that I want to do it a slightly different way. I forgot what I'm doing already. Content Directory Manager. There we go. Daz Studio formats. Let's add. I'm in the wrong folders. I'm over on my old poser folders. Over on my E drive. Let's go over to my projects on the D drive. Let's go down to pulp. Let's go down to Starheart and let's add that one and accept that. And then it's going to do its thing and it should pop up right here at the very bottom. There we go. I've got nothing in here. What the hell? There's supposed to be stuff in here. You broke. What the hell? Why you break? Didn't I just add this? See, I should see people and stuff in here, and I don't. Cause Daz is being Dazzy. See, that's better. There's my people folder. Genesis 8, clothing, me, Starheart G8 female. It's empty because we haven't done anything yet. We're doing that right now. Yo, Art, how are you doing? I saw that. Art popped in. Art, You know, I haven't set it up so Twitch can see YouTube and vice versa. I'm not clever like Jay. Actually, what it comes down to is I didn't want to look into. You can't make it to your laptop yet? Oh, okay, so you're over on the YouTube. Yeah, I think Jay uses Restream .io for combining the chats together, and I've been too lazy to figure out how to do that just yet. So now YouTube and Twitch can't see each other. Although I can see both of you because I've got my, even though I keep missing the YouTube, but I have the two chat windows. They're right there. They're right here underneath my overlays. So I can see them, but you can't. Oh, there's the mug. All right, what am I doing? I'm loading in a Genesis 8 female. Right, we knew that. I got so excited that art came in, I forgot completely what I was doing. Over on YouTube, it's Art Makes a Scene. All right, what do we got? It's almost 2:30. We made some nice progress. I do want to do something with the dancer outfit. I'll probably just render some thumbs. It's actually in really good shape. If I'm lucky, I can submit that this week. I just have to clean up some of the morphs on the Genesis 9. I have to add the special morphs. And then it's just a matter of maybe getting most of the stuff set up. You're coming in after you finish the score on... I'm sorry, what? You're coming in after my fishing score on DJ Ray. Oh, okay. I don't fish that much, so shouldn't be that hard. DJ Stulu, how are you doing, buddy? I saw you were on, I think it was last night. Or was it the night? I think it was last night. But I might have been hanging out with Ray or hanging out with Dree. I forget. Anyhow, everybody follow DJ Stulu. He's a super cool cat, spinning the tunes. And I forgot what I'm doing again. I'm rigging clothes. That's what we're doing. Let's import. Hey, I'm in the right folder. What do you know? We're going to import that. I have to change this number to be 10062 6.99 and accept that. There we go. And let's load in the tunic. Tunic. Alright, we don't have to scale that because it's already done. Let's load in the harness. Not that we can see it. There we go. Did the harness come in? The harness did come in. All right, let's rig stuff. Let's test some stuff. I'm going to select that. Let's put a D-force modifier on there. Let's simulate that and see if anything bad happens. It's fine. Okay. Let's simulate that. Let's see if anything bad happens. That looks fine. All right, let's put D-force on that and see if this breaks. And I should give these colors so I can see it. Because that white on white just isn't quite working for me. There we go. And then let's simulate that and see if anything bad happens. All right. Nothing really bad happened. So far so good. So I do that just to make sure I don't have any weird geometry problems right off the bat. All right, now we're going to just rig all of this stuff up. So we use the transfer tool. Ink on your tune. Dangle your stack. Oh, it's lyrics from a Fish song. Activate the transfer tool. There we go, transfer tool. Genesis 8. Tights. You're going to be a full body template. I think I'm going to do this as a dress. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. And you're going to just be a knee-length dress template. We'll use that one. Okay, and then we'll convert that. So, and we're just gonna use the full body template for that one. Nope. Did I not? Oh, I didn't select an item. There's my problem. I should save out the helmets at some point. That's fine. Let's do a couple of, we have a few more things we got to do with this. I got to clean up all of these material names, so let's do that. Right in here, you are, I think you're just the base. Are you the base? I can't tell. You are the base. So why has this got base? I swear, Marvelous Designer and it's exported. Rocket Pack base. I can't spell. Suddenly I can't spell rocket anymore. Right, there we go. So what are you? You're straps. So why does it say base? I don't know. It's one of those mysteries of Marvelous Designer. We will never know. And of course the straps is the belt. Because why not? All right, that is taken care of. Let's move on to the next one. I'm going to rename all of this stuff. We'll shut you down. You are tunic. You are sleeves. You are, I don't know, cuffs. I see cuffs. You are your trim. There we go. I see the trim there. Let's see, which one are you're the front. You are, I don't know, I can't see collar. That is the hem. That one is, are you the attachments? No, you are not the attachments. Are you like the arm? No, I can't tell. I don't see what this one is. It's got 8 polys. Oh, there it is. I see it right there. I thought you were attachments. It means my attachments are probably screwed up. You would wear this on stream? If only I could make it for real. I mean, I guess I could. Honestly, Marvelous Designer is related to Clo 3D, which is used by the apparel industry. Except I do things that are a little specific for 3D clothes. It's kind of stylish. I'm hoping it looks kind of like pulp retro pinup. Why do I have an F in my hem? Are you actually the arm trim? You are not. You're the sleeve trim. You're just trim. You're front trim. What the hell? Trim front. I can't tell. Oh, there it is. That's the sleeves. And what are you? Are you the arm trim? There's the arm trim. I thought I renamed waist to something else. Trim arms. Okay, so there's a little strip in here that's not named properly. I gotta figure out where that went. If I hide you, you're probably in tunic. I probably should smooth that out maybe. If I hide the tunic, nope. Can I select? Nope, that bled through somewhere. I think right there. No, there we go. I want to select these and assign it to that. And I'm going to hide that, and then I think I'm going to come down to here. And then just going to grab these little bits right here and assign that to attachments as well and hide that. And then I think I can select connected. How is that controllable? Is it control plus or something? I don't know. Let's right click and do that. Geometry selection, select connected. Oh no, you blew it through somewhere still. Okay, I think maybe I gotta assign you still over to this. Hide that. Now try this. I think that worked. Yep, and then that becomes part of the tunic attachments. There we go. And then we can just bring everything back. And that's, okay, I got these materials cleaned up. And the tights should be pretty easy. There's only like 3 parts to that. Four parts, all of which are misnamed. That one's just tights. That one is probably the waistband, because I don't see the cuffs or the trim. So I think I can safely call that the waist. That is the trim. You can see it right there. So hopefully this last one should be the cuffs. There we go. Alright, all materials are cleaned up. I think I'm good. I think we can. All right, moving along. We're not quite ready to say these just yet. Let's come over here. Let's put some default shader on everything. Let's put D-Force on everything. I think I have to do that one at a time. Let's clean up the names of these. So that you should say the mail. So we're going to clean off that 94.1 from these. I should probably shorten the name of this. When I save this, I think these will be SH. And there's still an F in there. Let's get rid of that extra F. Okay, that is done. Let's put D-Force on that, D-Force on that, and D-Force on that. Let's make some adjustments to our D-Force settings. Let's just do that one thing I always do is set the bend stiffness to 0.1. And then there's certain parts that'll get stiffer. Like the cuffs and the... I think this is probably good. If we just run this, looks fine. It's probably a good starting point. That collar needs to be stiffer so it doesn't flop like that. I got the right tool in here. Actually, I should just select all of these and then I can just work in here. So we'll just change the dynamic strength of that. I'm going to say 0.5. Likewise, I'm going to take those cuffs and make them a little stiffer because they don't really need to go anywhere. 0.5 maybe on those. I think I'm going to make the tights shrink just a little bit. So we'll come over here and change our expansion ratio to like 95 so they tighten up just a little bit. And I think I'm going to do that with this belt and these straps. This expansion ratio will become 95 on those. This bait, that doesn't need to move around too much, so I think I'm going to lower the strength on that. And maybe have these instead of 1 be like 0.9 so they're not totally dynamic. Pretty close to totally dynamic. Okay, let's see how this is looking. So the tights got tighter. I have to see where the waistband went. Actually, and I'm probably going to make everything on the tunic a little, just a pinch stiffer. But let me hide the tunic and see where that waistband went. You know what? That's pretty good. Although, did you droopy drawers? I can't tell. I think I got it. So maybe we don't use the expansion on that. Let's reset that. I might just need to just tweak that up into the crotch a little bit. I think I'm a little low. We might yeah, look at, there's the crotch. We might re-export that out actually. So have I saved you? I have. Let's reopen up the Genesis 8 female version right there. And I'm going to hide all of this. Let me deactivate pattern and sewing and do this. And I don't need this stuff. So I'm going to try to run the simulation, see if I can just pull that up tighter into the crotch. Nope. I'm doomed. Maybe we just need to make the whole thing stickier. I need translucency on here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, let's stop that. Let's adjust the friction and see if that'll help any. You know, maybe I have to go back to the original version. Maybe give her a Melvin. Oh, I'm such a bully. But that gets way up there, doesn't it? That's okay. You got the tunic on top of this. It should probably be fine. That's probably better. And I'm not worried about where this lines up down here so much as where this ends up around the waist. Of course, now my waist is too loose. Yo, it's Art. Art is officially in the Twitch. All right, let's put the jacket back in here. I should have frozen this stuff up. I should have just hidden this stuff. Let's stop that. Let's reactivate our jacket. Let's make it visible. Let's freeze that. It doesn't look like it's freezing. Why you no freeze, jacket? Are you activated? Unfreeze. Freeze. Control Q. My crotch is still running a little low. This is probably better though. I might be able to live with this. I think that's a little better. All right, I think I'm going to update the geometry with that. Let's stop this. Let me select just this, but not that, but not that. And then file export. Export OBJ selected, and we're going to overwrite the tights. There we go. Save that. Hopefully that was the tights. I wasn't paying attention. I thought I clicked on tights. Let's see if I can just update this with the tights. Oh no, I got that piece in again. I totally unselected you. What the hell? It's totally not selected. What the? Dumbass program. All right, totally not selected. File. Export OBJ selected. There we go. Overwrite the tights. It does say tights. Say okay to that. That's better. I can see a preview of this over on the side. I don't know. It's all partially covered by chat. Anyhow, that's what I wanted it to look like. I might smooth that out even further still, but I think for right now. Nope. Yep. Say okay. I am going to accept that. Are looking good. There we go. That's better. I'm going to re-rig this. We'll rerun the transfer tool on it so it redoes the weight maps to the new shape. Genesis 8. Tights. Full body. Accept that. Do I have to redo? I probably have to reapply the D-force to it. Actually, it looks like it still has my D-force. Okay, I think we're still good. Let's run the sim and see how this goes. That looks fine. Did I update that? Yeah, let's make that waistband stiffer so it kind of stays in place. And actually, let me put this, now can I stretch? See, I took off this expansion ratio because I thought it might be affecting the crotch, but I don't think it was. And I'm going to make that waistband a little stiffer so it kind of holds place. So I'm going to set that to like half strength on the D-force. And let's switch back over to texture shaded view. And now I'm going to run this. And I'm happy with how those tights look now. All right, looking good. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's do that. I want to, did I shrink these up a little bit? I think I did. Did I stiffen these up a little bit? Just a little bit. All right, let's get the tunic back in here. I want to stiffen up the most of the tunic. Just a pinch. I may have done that already though. I have not done that. So I adjusted the cuff and the collars, so we're not going to do those. But we're going to make this just like say 0.9. That's pretty dynamic, but it keeps a little bit more body. That looks fine. Did I hide the rocket? No, I can see it. It's in here. Yeah, this is good. And we're coming up on 3. Means we still have a little more than an hour left before I'm going to call it a day. All right, we're going to do a couple of things, and then we're going to save these into the library. Select that, and that. Let's come over here, edit, geometry, convert to sub D, then edit, geometry, add a smoothing modifier, And recently I've been switching my smoothing modifiers to be generic instead of oh, where is that? I can't find it right now. Is it down here? It's down here. Collision item. Base shape matching. I'm going to switch this to be generic. Then we're going to memorize all of this. And I think I'm good. This is pretty tight down here, so my boot should fit fairly well. I might have to make some adjustments to the boots later on. And I'm gonna work on the gloves later. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna add a no. We're just gonna make those fingernails go away, and put a geo shell on there for the gloves, and then I'm gonna add gauntlets as a separate figure. So we're gonna cheat those. I think this is good though. I'm ready to start saving this out. And for right now, I'm going to separate out the colors. So I don't think I got my shader libraries in here yet. Let's take a look. Nope, I'm going to go steal a shader library. Do I have my generic textures in here? I do have my generic textures in here. Excellent. Let's pop over. Let's just come into here, and I'm just going to steal some folders from here. I'm just going to grab that material folder, copy that, come over to here. I'm just going to stick a copy of that right there. Updating some things and hanging, trying to get ready for birthday in this weird time. Man, my eyes are getting bad. Sorry. All right. I got to get rid of all of this. Don't need that. Don't need these. D-Force presets. I'm going to keep that. We're going to get rid of all of this. And all of these stay, but we're going to rename all of these. So that's good. And I'm just going to copy. I'm going to copy that over later. So content library, refresh. There's that material. There's these shaders. And now I'm going to color this stuff. So we're getting ready to do our texturing. So to do that, I assign a separate color to each surface, and then those become material IDs. And it makes it easier to select and work with in Substance Painter. Also gives me a foot up on my displacement maps. All right, looks good. Let's save all of this out. We'll start with the tunic. And you are going to go, that's the dancer outfit. Let's go over to the Starheart outfit. People, Genesis 8, clothing, me. Starheart, right here. And this will be SH Starheart tunic. I think I have the tunic selected. G8 female Let's do that. All right, you are going to be Star Heart. You are you know what, I'm going to call you a skirt. You're actually a dress. Do we have a dress option? Actually a tunic, but it's an awful lot like a dress. A dress, I think, is the closest. I don't think there is an option for tunics in here, is there? Nope. So I'm just going to treat you as if you're a dress. Should be good. Let's accept that. I do have the tunic selected. Yay. Alright, let's do the tights. Tights, maybe spell that correctly. Starheart. I'm going to call you pants. Nope. Wardrobe, there we go. Pant. And you get to be pants. Pants, and accept that. And then we'll do rocket harness. I need to add a belt buckle, and we need to add buttons. I think I'm going to have a button right here on the collar too. So it'll be 2 rows of buttons. Button there. Need a buckle there. Alright, tights have been saved. Rocket pack harness is next. Yeah, let's do that. SR rocket pack harness. Actually, I'm going to say rocket pack. This will eventually become the full rocket pack as a wearable preset. So the harness and the rocket pack will come in together. So let's do that. You're like an accessory. I think. Let's see, what are my options? Yeah, I'm going to call you a torso accessory. Transportation. Ooh, actually, there's an option that this applies to. It's an accessory transportation. Because it's a rocket pack. It's how you get about. Alright, we've got the preliminaries saved out. Yay. I'm gonna set this up for Substance Painter. Then I want to make some thumbnails for the dancer outfit. Gotta go. See y'all later tonight. Or see y'all later. Thank you. Hey, take care, Art. We will catch you later, buddy. Always appreciate you popping in. Thanks for popping into the YouTube. My brain stopped. Alright, we're testing. Let's delete. I'm being bold. Looking good. This is everything. I accidentally applied you to the rocket pack, didn't I? Yep. Excellent. I'm going to hide you. Oh, you didn't get I didn't put you on the Genesis 8, did I? Alright, now I'm just going to bring these all in separately. And I'm going to space them out. And then we're going to re-export out these OBJs for whatchamacallit, for use in, for texturing and substance. Going to do that. Let's see, these have all got subdivision on them, or at least they should. So I think we'll take those off. Somewhere in here should say high resolution. We'll switch those all to base. And then I can export this out as one happy family. At least that's the plan. Export. We'll set up a Substance Painter folder for this. I'm lost. There we are. So this is where all the Substance Painter files will go in here. Substance. And you're going to be Starheart. Outfit. IDs. Because I'm going to save that with the surfaces. Should be good. Then we save this again. With no materials. Probably good. Oh no, right surfaces, turn those off. I think that's good. Alrighty. I'm thinking. So much to do. Maybe I'll start setting this up with Substance. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see how this is looking. Substance Painter. Close that. File. New. Looking for that no material version. That one right there. Did that come in smooth? Yeah, that looks smooth. Okay, excellent. I don't have to touch that up in whatchamacallit. Let's save you before right off the bat. Pulpy, Pulp, Starheart, Whip, Substance, Starheart outfit. All right, let's set up our mesh maps. So we'll just do the bakes. All right, that's done. Let's bake my ID maps. So that's where that color, the other version that we did, comes in. This one right here. All right, let's tweak those settings so I get a better map with that. Oops, that was like that. Like that. Should be good. Let's bake that. There's those nice sharp ID maps that I was looking for. Get into the painting mode. Hit save. I got to export out my ID map because I'll use that for making my displacement maps later on. So let's export textures. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to use the template for saving my ID maps. Are you set up for UDIMs? Do I have a UDIM version? I do, because we've got, this should be on 2 UDIMs. And if I open up my output directory, there we go. There's the tights and the rocket pack, and there's the tunic. Excellent. I don't see the cuffs. Hopefully the cuffs are dark, just dark. Alright, so that's good. So I think I'm going to need like velvet, spandex, and a leather. So this I think I'm going to do like in maybe velvets and leathers. Velour. And this is going to be a spandex tights, and then I'm also going to do a leather version of this, and I think we'll use leather mostly. This will be mostly just leathers, maybe a black leather and a brown leather. And there was a new velvet material I saw recently over on Substance, so let me see if I can go get that. It did not find it. I could have sworn I saw a new velvet recently. Oh, I'm looking just for free assets. Oh, there's a sheen velvet. I don't know if I've got that. Let me try this. That looks kind of cool. And I'm just going to drop that on here. We're going to tile that up a little bit. I'm going to see how this works out. I don't know, we say 16. That might work. I had a thought and it's gone now. Yo, Acellus Australis, how are you doing, friend? And I forgot what I was doing. Oh, red. I don't want this to be... I didn't actually want that to be purple. Can I change the color of this? I can. Excellent. Gonna make that red. I'm gonna make the sheen red as well. Maybe not. Red with the red sheen. Maybe I'll lighten that up. That's a very Twitch color. The purple was? Oh, I didn't even think about it. Okay, that's a start for the tunic. Maybe we'll do the tights. Do I have a spandex? Spandex has a P in it. And let me see if there's any new spandexes over here. There's a bunch of spandexes. There's this textured jersey. This one, have I used you before? You're kind of cool. Spandex Heather. What do you look like? Are you just a spandex performance? That might be what I go with. Polyester spandex. That's a spandex printed fabric. I don't think I want that so much. And that's a zigzag. Devil red. It's a devil tunic now, I guess. Alright, let's put that there. Let's tweak the tiling on that. Probably good. Let's adjust that so that it's on the... Am I actually getting bleed through in there? Is my color selection actually that shitty? It might be. Is there a way to expand? Not really. I might actually have to touch that up so that it doesn't have that little weird red bleed. But let's take a look and see if that's actually showing up. Oh, you're in the wrong spot, damn it. See, it actually is bleeding through. So maybe I'll put a color selector on this one and just try to get it to stick to the tunic. And that was the wrong thing to do. Let's come over here and add a black mask and add a color selection on that. This, that's just a crappy color selection. I probably am going to have to touch that mask up. It's like, why even bother doing a color selection if your mask is going to be so shitty? You do. I know you don't know. You don't have an answer for that. Actually, if I dial this hardness back, is that? See, that doesn't seem to be changing anything. I think I'm just going to have to manually paint in my own mask, because the color selection is letting me down, baby. It's not fair. You know what? I'm going to leave that in there, but we're going to add a paint layer. We'll add a paint layer to this. Yeah, I should be able to just add right here. Is this where I just add paint? There we go. And then can I just paint that? I can do that. I shouldn't have to be doing this though, honestly. It's sewing marks. Yeah, I don't want that to show up though. It's not quite what I'm going for. And I'm going to set this so that I'm painting on the UVs instead of some sort of, so I don't accidentally. There we go. And then we'll just. All right, getting there. And I've missed one of the cuffs in here somewhere. Right there. All right. That's what it should be like. And and then I bring you back. Actually, can I just get rid of this mask then? I think I'm going to leave that mask in here. Let's see if we can color select. See if I can get this. Although I think I'm going to have the same issue. Although that seems to be doing a better job. I'm not getting the same weird bleed. There's just a ton of surfaces in here I have to hit. Oh, there, you got a little bit of bleed on that edge. Damn it. And then I got stuck inside the shorts. So I'm going to have to add a cleanup layer for that too. Did I get everything? I did, but I am getting that touch of, so we'll just have to add another cleanup layer for that. So put a paint mask on there. I can never oh, there it is. I always get this little twisted off and then it's hard for me to line it back up again. Alright, so we have this paint layer on here. I'll just clean that up. Oh, and I forgot an edge in here. Somebody forgot to get that. I'm just gonna put black on that. I don't know, am I good? Almost. That looks better. Did the color not have any issues? Color seems fine. Why is my ID map weird? Is my ID map bake funny? It baked really tight. You know, I'm going to rebake the ID map and see if we can improve that. I might have checked something off. So let's go back to baking mesh maps, ID map. Do I have any? Is there a reason why I'm not getting better dilation or whatever it's called on that thing? It's like the same settings I always use. I don't know. I'm moving along. Let's do the leather. All right, back to the material. And we're going to put leather on this stuff over here. And take a look in here. I just want to, actually, let's take a look and see if we've got any old worn dark. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. Leather worn chest. Yeah, it's looking a little leather damaged. Let's see how you are looking. You just need to be tiled up a bit. Leather fine aged. Has a nice look to it, only we have to tile that, so let's see if we can do that. There's this leather color. You know, that's fine. That leather pattern, that can be. That's better. Edge damage, I'm not seeing any. I'm seeing a little bit of dust. It's probably good. We're going to go with that. Probably okay. I think this will be our starting point. I think I'm going to add sewing to the leather. Do I want to add sewing? I might add sewing to this too, because I think I'm going to do leather versions of that. Leather calf grain, you know what? I'm just going to bring that in like that. And let me see if I can steal this. Can I copy the masks? Copy masks. Copy mask. Come on. let me copy the mask. There it is. Copy mask. It's all the way down here. And then I should be able to just come up here and paste mask, right? There we go. That way I don't have to keep redoing that mask. I think that'll be nice. Okay, let's hit save on this. I'm just going to do a preliminary texture, and we'll see how it's looking. And maybe we'll do the displacement masks, because that adds an awful lot to the effect. So we'll do Control-Shift-E, and we're just going to do the 5 channels for the UDIM and export that. I do have to add buttonholes. I have to figure out how many buttons I want first. And I got to remember which way buttons go on coats. Do they go up and down like on my shirt? I think so. Maybe we'll do the buttonholes first, and then we'll call it a. Then we'll move on. So they're going to come right down here on this front panel. So I'm going to add a paint layer for that. I'm going to need my brush. Do I have a button brush? I think I have to build it. I don't think I have one saved. Button. Nope, I don't have. Where's my button stuff? We'll just say there we go, buttonhole. You look like you're an opacity map. You could also be a height map. And we're going to use UV painting on this. And my alpha, do I have an alpha for this? I do have a buttonhole alpha. So I think we're going to use that. So it's going to do that to start with. Okay, I have a. Okay, I do want a height map. I don't need a roughness map. I think maybe we'll do color. I do have a normal map, and I do have an opacity map for that. Actually, I don't think I'm going to use the opacity map. And I'm probably going to touch this up later. So this comes into. Oh, I do have a height map right there, don't I? Base color. You know what? I'm going to set my base color to be black. And what we're going to do is we're going to just multiply whatever's underneath. There's a normal, so I'm going to put you onto the normal. This goes over into the height map. I think this is good. Yep, that's looking good. All right, we're going to adjust this sizing, and then we're going to adjust the spacing. So size, if I say 1, and where's my spacing. So the idea is I'm going to do this. See, that's still too many, and that's not big enough. So let's tweak that. We say 2 and make that spacing even more. See, that's looking better. Maybe a little bit larger. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to do any more than 8 buttons, because then that ends up being 16 buttons I have to do. So I think we're going to make that a little further out. Needs to go a little bit farther still. I want this to end up down here. That did not work. Let's try this again. Click and click. All right, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite far enough. Say a 500. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've gone too far. 470. Pretty close. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 475. A little bit further still. Oh, wrong spot. Just a tweak. A wee bit more. There we go. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that works. Those are going to be the points we're going to put buttons on. And then I want to row buttons over here. And now I can't see, because whenever I hit shift, it brings up this stupid flyout menu. Hey, we see you're using the shift key. Maybe you want to use one of these shift functions. How about you not get in my way? And did you not line up? And you did not line up. Why did you not line up? Why are you off? Because my spacing is not based off of the UVs like I'm painting, it's based off of the actual mesh. So I now have to tweak this one to match whatever. Let's try this. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're off the end of the. See if this gets me closer. It's pretty close, but not quite. Almost there. That's. Maybe bring this one just down a little bit here. I might have to just tweak that by 1. Well, now you're different. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so close. Alright, I'm just a little long. You know what? That's probably good enough. No, I'm gonna. If I say 466, it's probably not going to make the top. See, now it's not. And I can't probably do fractions. 466.5. Yeah, it doesn't like decimal notation in there. 467. Now it's a little shorter. 468. It's because it comes out a little bit different each time based on the actual topology of the underlying geometry. So, you know what? I think I'm going to live with that. Let's see how this goes. Control-Shift-E. Let's export that out. I'm going to hit save on this. Oh, it has to create. There we go. Control-S. Let's put you to the side. Let's just do a quick. Actually, the tunic's different from the others, so probably good. Let's reset these to that. I'm not in surfaces. And actually, let's hide these and load in some new ones. Actually, I think I have a bunch on here. There they are. Do that. I'm just going to reset those to white, and then we'll load in these. Let's Control X those. Are there 10 of those? There are 10 of those. And my whole thing is shift over 1, so I'm getting 012s and 013s. There is a metallic map. Okay, that one. This one looks black. But that one's got some color in it because there's a slight sheen to the spandex. Okay, that's fine. So here we'll come down to the runtime folder. And I don't want that there. This is going to be here, Starheart. And I'm going to split these up so it's easier. New folder. Tights. And rocket pack. Although I might completely redo the rocket pack later. We'll see. That's fine. Actually, rocket harness. Let's call you harness. And then I can make the packs different. New folder for this. And this is going to be... And I should call these Starhearts. Starheart. Tunic. And let's spell Starheart right, maybe. How's that for a novel idea? Starheart Tunic. Call you Starheart. Tights. Those are good for now. Can I just paste all of this in here? And what I want to do is I want to take these are the tunics. Texture maps. And I'll just put those over there. And then we'll just come back to DAS. And I've got the, let's do the tights and the harness and load those in. And you know what? I'm going to view extra large. Now I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. All right, so there's the color, and I can't see anything because we're down at the bottom. So there's the color. I have a height map, so I'm going to put that into the base bump. We have a roughness map, so we'll put that into the glossy roughness. Have a normal map. That'll come over here to normal map. And I did have a metallicity map, and we'll put that in there. And then for the tunic, pop over to here. That looks like it's black, so we don't need that, and we'll just set the metallicity to 0. And then that's going to be the color. That's the height map for this. We'll probably have silver and gold versions at some point, but for right now, we're starting with a leather. And roughness goes into here to roughness. All right, looks good. Let me do a displacement map. Because if I just do this, it's going to look kind of... Displacement map really helps it pop. That's not too bad. And you can see my buttonholes. So my buttons are going to go on those. But when you get that displacement map in here, it'll really give it that third dimension. Especially this really needs it. But that's not looking too bad. So I do need these. We're going to move this over to the whip folder. And also I need a texture templates, so let's get that set up. Then we're going to import in one of those versions we saved for Substance. Either one, doesn't matter. I'm going to do the one with the IDs. And then we can pop over here to our UV editing, select everything. You guys are in the wrong spot. Not to worry. GX -1. I'm going to save a template for that. There, export UV layout. Oh, I don't have a template folder. Oh, boo-hoo. I can hear the buttonholes. That's not... Yeah, I said it was button. It was button. Yeah, Charles is in here for the butts. I need a new folder. I need another new folder. And we're going to save it right there. Starheart. Tights. UVs. 4096. When I do the gloves, I think I'm going to stick them up in here on this UV map. All right, select all of that. Let's move it again. Like that. That's going to be the tunic. Tunic, maybe without a capital U. And export that. Okay, should be good. Let's put you off to the side. There's the templates. There's this. Let's do the tights. I don't even know if I'm going to pull up the Yeah, I don't think I. This is good. Do that. Actually, before I do that, let's do a new layer. New layer. Let's fill you in with black. Let's put you back here. I selected the wrong thing. There we go. Invert that. Let's fill you with white. And let me get the, I do need the ID map for this. This will just make things go a little faster. This one right here. Let's get you in here. Let's clean that up a little bit. I think I filled in my template with white. Dang it. All right, I got to back up a little bit here. Okay, because you don't need to be white. I need a new layer for that. That gets to be white. I'm going to flip you around for a second. All right, now we're going to get this back in here. Okay, we're going to trim this up in black a little bit. Like that. That did not happen. Oh, because you need to be rasterized. And I did the wrong thing. Something in here says, there it is. Now I can fill you in. And that's the wrong. Like that. Control D. And then I can just. Select all of these. I think I got one more I need to select. There you are. All right, new layer. I'm going to fill that in with white. All right, hide that. All right, we're going to add a little bit of shading on the edge of this. I'm going to do that, my inner glow. Say okay on that. Am I seeing that? That's really tight. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing here. I'm also going to do a little bit of the outer glow on this one. Inner glow. And also let's just do a little outer glow. Say okay. I think I'm going to make those a little bit. They're really tight right now. I'm going to loosen them up just a skosh. Let's make you 5. And let's change both of these to 5s as well. Oops. What's my... That's good. That inner glow didn't get changed. It did get changed. That outer glow is... Okay, I think we're good. I think this will be good for the... We'll see. If I have to tweak these, I might. But this should be... And then I do... Yeah, and these are... Okay, I think we're good. File, export as, we doing JPEG? Yep. We're looking for my pulp folder. There we go. Pulp. Starheart. Runtime. Textures. Me. Starheart. This is for the tights in the rocket harness. And you're just going to be the displacement map. Okay, and then we're going to do this for the tunic. Open with Photoshop. Excellent. So we'll start off with one of these. I need a new layer. I'm going to need another new layer. And we're going to need a third new layer. Okay. So that one I'm going to fill in with this white. This one's going to be black. Okay, I need the ID maps dropped in here. Is good. Let's trim that off. Oh, I gotta rasterize. Then I can trim. And you're white. You'll be fine. And then I'm gonna need one more layer on there. And you know what? I'm gonna turn that off. That might speed. Dang it! I'm on the wrong layer. Photoshop has a selection tool that I can actually see what I'm doing. The spot that I think that is the active point in Photoshop actually turns out to be the active point. I like that. I like it when the point that you think you should be using to click on things is actually the point that selects stuff. I've had tools where you think you're clicking on it, but it's actually, you know, in an invisible part of the icon that you actually can't see. But Photoshop does this right. I think this is good. I think that's going to be the new layer. Flip that. Fill. So this one is going to get the inner glow and the outer glow. And then we're going to hide that. And then this one gets inner glow. And that should be good for the displacement map for the tunic. If I do a save, looks good. I want you to save over here in the whip folder. And then we'll do an export. And you're going to be tunic displacement. I think I'm fine. I think I've saved you. I don't think I saved you though. All right, should be good. So we should be able to put this displacement on here now. I might move the placement of those to get it off of that seam, those buttonholes. We'll see. You're going to do a little dragging and dropping. Did I not save? Oh no, you got saved over here. You're supposed to be over there. There we go. All right, all is right with the world once more. Tunic, we are looking at the displacement map right there. So let's drag. Let's put that into the displacement channel. Now that says 1. I'm going to set that to be 6. And then we're going to put displacements on these. That is this one right here. Right there. Set that to be 6. And let's see how that is. I'm going to actually crank this up just a little bit further than normal. Usually I just do 0.15. I'm going to make these 0.25 so they're a little thicker. And I might tweak those to be a little harsher on the edges. We'll see. And we got 6 maps and 6 minutes left in stream. And I never did get around to torturing by rendering thumbnails. Anyhow, good progress done on this outfit. I still have to do the set up the Genesis 9 version. And then we have to start making materials. I do want to do like a red velvet tunic with this brown leather tunic. And then we're going to do some shiny silvers. And I don't know. We'll think. I'll probably look up some pinup Space Girl stuff and see what's going on with that. Anyhow, I'm about to call it a day. Thank you all for being here. There's nobody over on the YouTube, but thank you, Art, for being on the YouTube for a little while. Appreciate that. On the Twitch side, we're going to go raid out to somebody here on Twitch. So let's see who is out and about on this beautiful. It is really nice outside, except for the fact that it's probably in the 30s. Just barely. It's 30 degrees outside. I'm not going out there, but it looks sunny and nice. I still see snow on the ground in patches. It's very patchy. Anyhow, let's open you up. Let's go through my follow list. Why are you not rendering anything? What the hell? It's because I probably got too much stuff going on. My system is probably crawling to a halt. I'm very... I should probably just cancel that. I'm going to worry about the rendering later. Chris has got too many things open. I think that's what it comes down to. Let's close some stuff up. You know what? Having Substance open in the background, probably not helping things. There we go. I think that's what it is. I think I was just... Hopefully my string wasn't too janky there. Let's try this once more. Because I'm too stupid to learn my lesson. Because I really want to see what this looks like. And while this is going on, I think we'll see if we can find somebody else to raid. You know what I don't need? I probably don't need you. Close you down in the background. Hey, there it goes. Now we're getting our thickness. Let's zoom out a little bit. I'm zoomed in too much. We'll try that. Meanwhile, who's on at Twitch? I saw Pet Hippie was on earlier, but she's probably off. Toilet, I think, is on. Did I just pass Toilet? I thought I saw Toilet. Maybe not. I must be seeing things. Toilet may be on. Toilet likes to stream on Saturdays. Trice 3D is on. Maybe we'll just go over and say hi to her. She's doing ZBrush. There's Toilet. Toilet is doing Red Dead Redemption. He is on. Okay, so maybe we'll just go hang out with Toilet. Are you done? You're already done. I'm happy with how that's looking. That's about what I wanted it to do. Although I think maybe I don't want buttons right there. I, I don't know. Maybe we'll space them out so we don't get buttons right on the top of the breasts. In retrospect, that might not be. Maybe we'll just push them in a little bit further, even, or something. Now that I'm looking about it, they're going to look like nipples. But so I don't know. And maybe I'll switch to 7 buttons instead of 8, so that might help me space out. You know, if I put buttons in here, it's okay. You put buttons up in here, maybe not so okay. So maybe I'm going to tweak those a little bit. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking, though. Hopefully my space helmet will fit over that collar. I think it will, but we'll see how that works out. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Hey, we're going to be back tonight, 8 p.m. It's the Saturday Night Social. It's an art share. It's a Discord chat. It's an old cartoon. I hope I can catch you later there. If you want to share stuff, feel free to drop it in the gallery in the Discord. Also, make sure you're following Charles. Cool Cat has been known to stream occasionally. Keep an eye out for that. We're going to go over and say hi to Toilet After Dark. Going to do that. And, yeah, we got raid calls. Hopefully you can stick around for the raid. If you're not a sub, feel free to use that. If you are a sub, you can use this. And I think this is good for today. Thank you all. Like I said, be back tonight. If I don't see you tonight, I hope you have a good rest of a Saturday or Sunday for those of you on the other side of the planet. And yeah. Oh yeah, Dree, thank you for the resub and thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate all of that. Thanks a lot. Catch Dree Mom Music. She's an absolutely incredible music streamer. If you aren't following already, check her out. You should be able to catch her on. Did my sub rate? I mistyped sub rate, didn't I? She should be back Saturday or Sunday. Check her out there. Cheap viewers, bite me. Thank you, Charles. Copying my raid call. And catch y'all later. Hasta la vista, baby.